Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm really glad to have you back here, and I thank you so much for the endeavors you've been through trying to keep away COVID-19. And I still say, please do all you can to keep away the disease. Make sure you eat healthy, you eat well, you feed on a balanced diet, make sure you keep personal hygiene, make sure the sanitation around you is very good, and make sure you do not share your masks. I'm saying you should always make sure you put on your mask. Put on your mask very well here. Don't put it here on the chin. Make sure you put it here. Make sure you're safe all the time. Then put mine down because I do not have anyone around me. So make sure if you are in crowded places, you put on your mask and don't leave it behind wherever you're going. Make sure you go with it and you put it on. Keep it to your nose and your mouth. Don't put it on the chin. I'm really glad to be here once again, and I thank you so much for keeping here with me, keeping me company, watching my videos. And I say, if you're not a subscriber yet, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. You hit that red button so that if I bring any video, you do not miss out. Specifically in this video, I'd like to share with you this one tip of life. You know, we always have challenges in life. We always have things that come over in our lives and disturb us and maybe challenge us, and we go for seeking advice. But much as advice is very good, it's not that every advice you get is applicable to your life, because we live different lives. My life is different from yours. That is why the advice that might help me as a person may not help you. So you should listen to advice, but make sure you evaluate it and see whether it fits your life or not. Because if you go by the advice that does not suit your life, it means that you're going to live a disorganized life. For example, if you have a girlfriend or if you have a wife, let's say, the principles that work for your relationship or your family are not the same principles that work for a friend's family. So if you have a challenge with your spouse or your girlfriend or boyfriend, make sure that the advice you take is evaluated. Take that advice, but later evaluate it to see whether it suits your relationship or your life. Because they may say that there are principles that maybe work for a young relationship that you must put in your relationship. But if you put them there, you find that they are not suitable to the kind of life that you're living. So you do not have to go by them. Likewise, in education, you might find that they are giving you some tips here, but they do not match with your capability to grasp the content they teach you. Or maybe someone is living a life that is maybe you so much want to live, but because the conditions in which you live are not favorable, or they do not suit that kind of life they are telling you about, if you put if you put such in your lifestyle, they won't suit, and that means you won't live well. So when you get any kind of advice, social life, maybe at your workplace or anywhere in life, make sure that the advice you get is well evaluated and you choose what suits your life, not everything. Because advice is so good, but what matters so much is how you live about with that advice that you get. Some people might give you advice that will not give you progress, but instead will let you down. But if you do not internalize that advice and you go by it, you don't succeed, because it doesn't suit you. I'm not saying that all the advice you're giving is not nice, no. Some advice is good, and if you follow it, you get good progress, but it's not all of it. So when you get any kind of advice, evaluate it and then choose what suits your life, so that you do not get retarded progress, or you do not bump here and there. Live your life carefully. Remember, you are living alone. You're not living with anyone. I mean, we have relatives, we have colleagues in the company you keep, but the life is for one person. So you be happy with them just because you are happy, you alone with yourself, you are at peace with yourself. That is when you can socialize with others and find happiness. But if you are living a miserable life, even if you try to put yourself in company of others, maybe to try to find consolation, you won't feel happy. You won't. So you have to be happy yourself and then you join others. And how do you get happy yourself? You must be very well, you must be careful with the kind of advice you take from that you get. It is what defines your lifestyle. It is what determines how you live, the happiness you will get. When they say that they actually do not say it, is the truth that happiness depends on how you take the situation that is around you. It's true. But if you're not happy in the first place, you won't progress very soon. Make sure you keep track of that and everything will be okay. I thank you so much for watching. I hope I've helped someone out there. Make sure you remember to subscribe to my channel and you keep the notification on, so that if I bring in any other video, you do not miss out. I thank you so much once again for watching. Wish you the best of luck. Goodbye.